Well met, fellow travelers. This is Monica Lara, and today I am here with the honor of unboxing my own copy of the Arcana of Ice and Fire. The Arcana of Ice and Fire was produced by the Order of the Primordial Dragon. Primordial can be defined as existing from the beginning of time. This card deck is also associated with the Order of the Aset. While I honestly don't know very much at all about the Order of the Primordial Dragon based in Porto, Portugal, I do know about Luis Marques and his legacy in the world of occultism, metaphysics, and spiritual sciences. I can tell you that he is an orator. He is deeply gifted with the art of writing, and his words have compelled me many a time into deep thought and introspection. I wholeheartedly recommend Luis Marquez's Twitter if you ever want to have a deeper look into the Order of the Aset, or you can also pick up the first book that led me down the path of exploring the Order of the Aset, the Asetian Bible. I think self-restraint was key today because this is an honor that I am only going to get once. This is a very rare production from a secretive order, and it is not a joy or a delight that many of us will see too many more times. And now that I have exhausted my patience, I am going to proceed with opening my own personal copy of the Arcana of Ice and Fire. I will finally know which number of edition I was assigned. And without further ado, I haven't even unwrapped mine. Fortune smiles today. Whew. I felt such a strong pulse of energy emanating from the depths of the package straight into my heart. It says Temple Coven of the Primordial Dragon, and there you have its sigil. Here I find a piece of paper, and on it is written, "May the Arcana guide you under the watchful eye of the Triad." The letters are inscribed in gold over crimson paper. So tasteful. I get a sense of pride. I get a sense of luxury as I open the package. Encased in black and red, I can feel the love with which the package was wrapped. It truly is a premium unboxing experience. Here I have an envelope with it's not embossed. It's raised over the paper in relief, and it also has the sigil of the order. Wow. That is so cool. And I got number 48. I will show it to you. You have foil on this beautiful print of a lady, and she has two sides of her, an icy side and a fiery side. And on the other hand, we have a runic sigil used by the order. And we also have Luis Marques' signature on it. I'm gonna be a little jealous with this one. Prime attention to detail. A luxurious unboxing experience. I am wholeheartedly delighted with this beautiful surprise. And finally, I have arrived at the cards. The moment is now here, and I am going to discover for the very first time the hotly anticipated, long-awaited Arcana of Ice and Fire, a true ceremonial magic tool. Here we have it in a violet pouch. I got one that I wish to house this entire pouch in to keep it safe and away from the sun. And I chose to pick up a silk fold over bag from the Bava Studio, my favorite tarot makers. Historically, they have made the best quality pouches for cards for use of magical practitioners such as myself. And here we have a silky bag with also purple silk, or this one is black, lining, in which I will house my cards with love and pride. I think the colors go really well together, and it's going to be a luxurious experience from the moment I hold the pouch to the moment I finally access the tools contained within. Of course, the cards are held together once more by the proud sigil of the Order of the Primordial Dragon. In case you didn't know it, they are very proud of this project. And I have them for their tremendous achievement. From the moment, I haven't even seen the cards yet, and I'm already just so impressed and so moved that I get to have in my possession such a rare treasure. It's time for the slip to come off. And I am met with, of course, a proud title card from Luis Marques. The first edition of the Arcana of Ice and Fire. The back of the cards also prominently feature their sigil, which seems to be composed of Nordic runes. We have a visual depiction of ice and fire, as well as shadow and what I intuit to be fantastical elements of magic. Here we have the backs. I finally uncovered the deck by removing the title card. And I am met with the Fool card, which is first of its kind to me. Wow. I've entered another world. It's just a portal to another dimension, and here I have the embodiment of the spirit of ice and fire. An alchemy that within a person, when in balance, produces magic. The title of the magician card is magic. This produces what I feel serious practitioners do when they practice magic in groups. I practice magic alone, so I have not really had this pleasure, and the magic I have seen in groups has not been executed with the same style or seriousness as we see depicted in this card. This is the true embodiment of magic that protects those within the circle and heightens them. I see here already a very clear depiction of an art that is already basked in the shadows of secret. I feel very grateful to be my phrase. I feel grateful to see a private sense of what it is like to practice with a serious order of other occultists. The Empress with a lovely violet gown. The art is amazing. The Emperor is a dragon. Through him, I truly do sense the fierceness of a leader that protects his community. A really great scene of a castle besieged or possessed by a dragon, of which he is its main protector. The Lover's card is beautiful. I see within depicted a caduceus. It really is just two twin souls, two dragons intertwined in each other, and their love burns despite the differences of their elements. I love the narrative quality of the art on the cards. They're cards that you can go into and experience the characters within. The color is bright and jewel-like. If you want any comparison to the vividness of the color, look at a Chiro Marchetti deck with its jewel tones. The tones on this art are jewel-like. The contrast is very nice too. I love the Hermit card. It emphasizes the sense of going alone, going within, and going to nature to seek answers and to seek enlightenment, to seek personal journeys. There are sprites or beings contained within the branches of the trees, and I am moved as I look at this card. I also see within the midst of the forest, lit by what I would call the rim light or the source of light, I see groups of people. This deck has already featured communities twice, whether it be as the main focus or distant in the background. Almost not easy to miss. Justice is a winged statuesque figure, and I just I love that so much for the major arcana representative of Libra, my zodiac sign. I stand for many of those ideals, and I think this card beautifully, elegantly, and delicately depicts the spirit of judgment. I cannot wait to get to know these cards personally on a one-by-one basis. I am going to be putting each one under my pillow, very heavily protected every night, and I am going to prompt dreams with them for the next 78 days, of which I hope to be able to report at least on my blog. I'm not sure I'll be able to really talk about it in video form, but I can do video diaries of my experience dreaming with these cards, which is my favorite way of getting to know them, aside from writing on them, which I will not do this time. I kind of want to edge these cards in violet, but I don't want to alter this deck in any form. This is a very prized, very serious first edition, and I will not bring myself to modify this deck in any way because it is perfect in the way that it was created. The star is wonderful. It's an eclipse, it's a portal, it's a state of enlightenment, or rather being lit by an internal source of light. I love the sense of atmosphere, the environment, as well as the prominent blue and red color. Blue for reliability, loyalty, deep thinking, and intelligence, and then red for passion and visceral energy, vigor. It could be even anger or wrath if provoked, but not in this sense. In this sense, I just see true love for the art of the occult and the art of divination. And it's wonderful to see a deck that uses art respectfully within the confines of magic and appropriately depicts the real mindset of somebody who takes the craft seriously. It is beautiful. The moon, my favorite card, my signifier. Again, the sense of community. I will show the sun as well. I think it's a very beautiful depiction of the sun. I get goosebumps as I go through these for the first time. They are so beautiful. Oof. I love the visual depiction of conflict in the Five of Wands. Five of Fire. The cards have been depicted here as elements, which makes a lot of sense and is also easy to translate to a traditional tarot naming convention. The art is so cool. It's on par with or better than Magic the Gathering art, of which I am a big fan as an artist myself. Here I have one of the cards that were already shown to the public, so this one is okay to show. The Queen of Wands. I love how fierce she is, how strong her gaze is, and how imposing her will and her presence are. I also love the details on her fire crown. The King of Fire is a dragon. And a very cool looking one at it. The art on these cards is absolutely gorgeous. I love the inclusion of the fox. The prince, I assume, is. We have a princess and a prince. So, page, this is the knight. The Two of Cups, one of my favorite cards in every deck, depicts two entities carrying dragon headdresses. I love the atmosphere, the way the dawning, the sunrise, the sky with the clouds parting, and the body of water. A really beautiful depiction of two entities coming together in harmony. It depicts a sense of peace within and on the outside. The cards are scenic. They depict beautiful natural landscapes that have strong tempests or strong energy within those environments. It feels fantastical, but it's so easy to convey the feeling and the story just within one depiction of a concept. Beautifully executed and evoking a sense of feeling. Oh, this one's very powerful, the Seven of Cups. It stirred me within. The deeper you look, the further it goes. They are extremely scenic cards, which will allow for educated narratives. I love the Ten of Cups. Very beautiful Queen of Cups, or Queen of Water. Very beautiful King of Cups, or King of Water. I love that we have set the fish free in the Page of Cups. So what is he whispering? Did you ever find out? I'm a very poor joker, but I try in kindness of spirit. Ooh, I love the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Air. That is gorgeous. Now I want to see the Queen of Swords, which is my signifier in the court cards. The Three of Swords is particularly striking. I don't wish to show them all, both to respect the artists and the Order of the Primordial Dragon's secretive nature or spirit, as well as because I want people to be able to experience this very rare jewel on their own and to spend time getting to know the cards on their own. I wouldn't want to rob anybody of the joy of receiving a deck this beautiful. I love the Four of Swords, or Air. It does give a great sense of being suspended within the mind or in outside circumstances and somehow being cut off or disconnected or in need of rest and replenishment. This deck has a super amazing way of conveying emotion through expression. And of course the Queen of Swords did not disappoint. Here we have an empowered Valkyrie. The details on the headdress are beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. All the aces are extremely appealing. All the cards are extremely beautiful, whether they have muted colors and deep dark feeling and tone depicted within, or whether they're jewel-like and expressive. You know, there's so much we can say even with a bouquet of flowers. Ooh, I love the Four of Coins. Look at how greedily he paws those coins. This is a great visual depiction of how I feel about this deck. But great treasures cannot be selfishly consumed. They must also be shared. It's definitely the work of somebody who understands what it is like to practice magic in a serious sense, and also in a sense of leadership of a community. I feel very proud to be an Asetianist myself, and I hope that you have enjoyed this review of the Arcana of Ice and Fire. This is Monica Lara, and I wish you a great day.